sure. It's red. I'm in downtown Jerusalem, Israel, and you're looking at the moon. And there are other people taking pictures, looking at the moon. I wish there wasn't so many street lights here. I wish there wasn't so many street lights. Be darker. I tried turning the phone sideways, but it didn't. It doesn't rotate. Or how does that? Does that work? There's the buildings. Here's the buildings. Go up a little bit, and there's the red moon. Okay, I got the red moon in the center of the screen just about. I'll go pan down a little bit so you can see the moon in relation to the buildings. There's the buildings. And go up a little bit, and there's the red moon. And in reality, it looks less red than it does on my camera. And so you guys are seeing a more red moon than I'm seeing. It does look reddish for sure. Kind of a black, dark red with white on the edges. And it's actually the first red moon I've ever seen in my life in person. I've seen pictures of them, heard a lot about the blood red moons, and I understand that legend has it that the red moon is caused by a jaguar that attacks the moon, and ancients used to shake their spears at the jaguar, and he'd go away. Now, I don't know if there's a jaguar up there biting the moon and causing it to turn red or not. You never know. Probably not, but you never know. Yeah, there's some celebrating in the background. Some people behind me, I guess they're celebrating. Let's see. There they go, and the bicycles making some noise. Problem when you're broadcasting with your phone or iPad, you know, you touch the screen and everything goes wire, you know, I mean, you're listening to something, you're watching something, you touch a screen, you touch a button, and you lose whatever it is you were doing. That happens to me all the time. It's really annoying. That's one of the problems with touch screen phones, is that you touch anything and you're off the screen of what you were doing, and it's kind of hazardous when you're broadcasting live. I mean, I'm actually broadcasting on 2 channels right now with 2 devices, one on each hand, and I'm afraid to move my hands because I'll probably terminate the broadcast prematurely. So for watching. I'm sure you can probably go online and see a NASA video, much more clear of the blood moon with clear video. I suggest you do that afterwards anyways. Oh, are you watching upside down? Let me see if I can change the camera around. I know, it's really hard to see anything really clear. You see the little red light up there? That's the moon. It's not that impressive on camera, unless I had a huge telescope in order to broadcast for you. Let me if I can get this camera to focus. And let's go back up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take your time to subscribe to the channel. Watch some of my earlier videos on, for instance, how moon craters are made. Moon craters cannot possibly be made by how NASA tells us. NASA tells us that moon craters are made by impact events, by rocks hitting the moon and causing craters. Now, some of them are caused by rocks hitting the moon, and you can see those craters, you can see the debris from those craters, but most of the craters on the moon are round, almost perfectly round, as if giant worms came up from those craters. And so my contention, if you look at my video, I think I submit pretty substantial evidence that it is not rocks hitting the moon causing these craters, it's actually life forms. And so if you go on my channel, hit the subscribe button and go on my channel later and look up moon craters, you'll see some fascinating information as to how moon craters are made. You'll also find that the dark regions on the moon are devoid of craters, while the light regions of the moon are full of craters, which indicate that the light comes from the moon, not a reflection of the sun, and that the light itself is a manifestation or a form from these craters. These craters bring out some material from within the moon that cause the light. And so don't take my word for it, just go online and Google any image of a full moon and you'll see the light regions of the moon are full of craters, the dark regions of the moon have virtually no craters. So that's a factoid. Two factoids. The craters on the moon are not made by rocks, most of them, and the light on the moon, the dark regions on the moon are devoid of craters, and the light regions of the moon are cratered with craters. Huh? Okay, we have a procession of people coming from probably the wall, the Wailing Wall, and go back up here, look at the moon. I don't know if it's the largest blood moon, but it's supposed to be the longest blood moon, meaning that this eclipse lasts for over an hour and is supposed to be the longest in a century and maybe even longer. Sometimes things, you know, it's in 5 centuries and they say the longest in a century, but if you look at the dates, it might be much longer. So this is downtown Jerusalem. rotate the camera 90 degrees like that. Here is the city center of Jerusalem. City center, Jerusalem, Israel. I'm kind of standing in the middle of the street because it's Sabbath and it's pretty quiet. I'm sure I'm offending some people by broadcasting on Sabbath. I just wanted you guys to see the blood moon. Try to get the camera focused here. I'll go back up. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. I do put out some interesting videos from a different perspective, from the center of the world, Jerusalem, Israel, the center of the world landmass, that is. I'm sure many of you already know Hebrew without even knowing it. I'll teach you a few Hebrew words that you already know. How about hello? Did you know that hello comes from the Hebrew word shalom? If you drop the S in the beginning of shalom and drop the M at the end of shalom, you get hello. And so the word shalom is where the word hello comes from. Just drop the S at the beginning, drop the M at the end, and you get hello. And shalom means peace, and that is the ancient greeting that anybody would make to one another, because back then you meet a stranger, you don't know if you're meeting them in peace or not, and so you would greet each other by saying peace, shalom. And so hello, in case you didn't know what hello means peace, because hello comes from the word shalom. Now I'll teach you another word that you already knew in Hebrew. Earth. Earth. Earth is a Hebrew word. You probably didn't know that earth is a Hebrew word. Earth comes from the word Erupts. So, you know, if you think about Erupts, earth. Erupts means land. And so when God created the land, he called it earth, or he called it Erupts. And so the word earth comes from the word Erupts. This is Jerusalem, Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. Why should I get out of Jerusalem, Israel? Mr. Dawn. Yes, we all used to speak Hebrew until we were scattered at the Tower of Babel. That's true. You know your history from the apocryphal books. The books left out of the Bible. Many of them are the Bible. And the Bible that you have is incomplete, because many of the apocryphal books, such as the Book of Enoch, which tells about the precession of the moon and stars and sun and all the portals that they go in and out of, has been left out of the canonized Bible. But it is in the canonized Bible of the Ethiopian Bible. And so the Ethiopians have a lot more information, because their Bible contains 81 books, while the Protestant Bible contains only 66 books. So we're really here. We're looking at the blood red moon. Yeah, I know. If you can't see the moon, it's sad. I mean, it's not your fault. It's my camera's fault. And difficult to capture a moon on a camera. Okay, I'm gonna go up, and it's in between those two sets of lights, right next to the power cord up there. The electrical trolley cord is the moon. So the little red dot next to that power cord there, that power line, on the right side of the power line, that little red dot, that is the blood red moon. And there's Mars a little below it. And so the red dot, the dot below it is Mars. It's like an orange dot below the red dot. There's a big red dot, that's the moon, and a little red dot, that's the Mars. I don't think I can zoom in with the video camera. I'm sorry, I have a mobile device without a zoom. So those two little dots there, one is a little bigger than the other, that's the moon. going to walk up the hill here a little bit where it's a little bit darker. Now, if I was out in the middle of nowhere, well, I guess I wouldn't be able to see the blood red moon if I was in the middle of nowhere, but it's sad that all these city lights are obscuring the view of the moon.
Watch out for the...
Have any of you been to Jerusalem? Well, Jerusalem is an experience. It's not someplace you come and visit. It's more someplace that you come and experience. Certainly a concentration of spiritual energy is here, for better or for worse. Okay, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Okay, now let me pan up to the moon, and there's the moon. I think the time here is about 11 p.m., maybe a little bit after. Because I'm broadcasting on my device, I can't see the time while it's broadcasting, so I can't really tell you what time it is. Otherwise, I might end the broadcast prematurely. Let me pan down here a little bit. Shabbat Shalom to everybody. There's the blood moon. Sorry if you can't see the moon very clearly. You know, there's only so much this limited technology can do. Without a major telescope or a really good camera, I'm limited with this iPad or iPhone. And these little cameras don't take pictures of celestial bodies very well. Shalom, shalom to everybody. Down, try to get the camera to focus once more here. I want to thank you all for watching, and it means a lot if you hit the subscribe button. I will be broadcasting more regularly live from Jerusalem, and I'll be doing a series of interviews asking people in the heart of the world some poignant topics, questions about poignant topics such about world events, world politics, is the earth round, things like that. It looks like certainly the moon is round. Whether it's a ball or not, I'm not sure. I know it is round because I can see it's round. Whether it's a disc or not, it's hard to tell because I can't fly and look at the other side. However, if I was to guess, I would say the moon is a disc because you never see another side of the moon. You only see one side of the moon. No matter where you are on the earth, you only see one side of the moon, and humanity has only seen one side of the moon for thousands of years. And so maybe there is only one side to the moon that we can see, because maybe the moon is a disk. When I turn the camera sideways like this, can you see it sideways? So right over here is the moon. Okay, I'm going to rebroadcast from my other device. So let me see if I can get it set up. Hang on, guys. I'm going to create a new live stream. Blood Moon, Jerusalem, live. We're live, and if you're not on my other channel, you can go there now and see a much clearer video. If you search for YOSALOV, 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 you will get to my live stream right now with a clear picture of the blood red moon. And so if you're on this other channel and you're not watching the Yosalov channel, Love Revolution, I suggest that you go there and you'll see the blood red moon much more clearly. It is YOSALOV. I'll repeat. Y like yellow, O, S like Sam, A-L-O-V like Victor. Yosalov. If you go to the Yosalov channel, you will see right now it is broadcasting the exact same broadcast you're getting right now, except it's on my iPad and it's much more clear, and people can see the blood red moon. Yes, it was halted, but now it's rebroadcasting. So the previous live stream that you saw on the other channel, it crashed, but now it is reestablished and it's rebroadcasting. So there should be another live stream going on right now at Yosalov channel, and it's still going. So. But you can stay on this channel. The chat's better on the other channel, on this channel. So one channel has a better chat, the other channel has better pictures. These are the streets of Jerusalem, Israel. And right up here is the red moon right there.